Welcome to a long lesson on telling time in English. It's called Telling Time in English, and this is how we say the time. Telling time. And the question you will hear all the time is, what time is it? What time is it? Sometimes people will say, do you have the time? Or can you tell me the time? Do you have the time? Or can you tell me the time? But mostly people will say, what time is it? Everybody say, what time is it? And this kind of runs together. We don't say, what time is it? We say, what time is it? So these two T's kind of run together. What time is it? So on a clock, we usually have these things here, right here. They look like arrows, but we call them hands. They're called the hands, just like these, the hands of the clock. And we have the hour hand and we have the minute hand. The short one is the hour hand. The long one is the minute hand. And when we're looking at a clock, we really watch that minute hand go around and count the time. Remember, I told you it was important to know how to count by fives. So here you have it. Look, when the long minute hand is on the 1, it's 5 minutes, it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 35, 40, 45, 50, and 55 minutes. Now, when the hand is going around, right, the hand kind of goes around the circle like this, it goes around. The clock is divided into two halves, and I'm just going to draw like a line right here down the middle. Okay, whenever the minute hand is on this side over here, whenever the minute hand is over here, we call this past or after. And whenever the minute hand is on this side, we call it to or until. So we have past and after on one side and to and until on the other side. So I want to look at this a little bit more. So this would be everything over here on this side. We would say 5 minutes after, 10 minutes after, 15 minutes after, 20 minutes after, 30 minutes after, or past. We could say 5 past, 10 past, 15 past, 20 past, 25 past. Okay. But once we got here, we said all of our past over there. Now on this side over here, on this side over here, we have to say to or until. But we have to count backwards, right? Because we count how many minutes to the next hour. So even though this would be 35 minutes, it's really, the important thing is it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's 25 to the next hour. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit how this works later. Let's come back to it. Just think about that. On this side, it's past. On that side, it's to. And there's some other funny things also. Let me go back for a second and erase everything here. This clock right here, actually, let's go back to this one. This clock, if you look at it, it's like a circle, right? And we can divide a circle into pieces. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to divide my circle just like this, right? So if I made a circle down here and I would divide it like this, well, We now made this circle into halves, right? This is one half of the circle. This is the other half of the circle. Everybody say half. And we spell that H-A-L-F, but we say half, half. Okay, I want to show you another one where if I have the clock and it's round, right, I can draw this way and I have half and half. But what happens if I draw another line like this? Well, now I have quarters. This is 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, right? So we call this quarter, right? So right here, this is 15, but it's also quarter. This is 30, but it's also half. What is this right here? It's 45, but it's also quarter. And for this one up here, we just say o'clock. We don't say half or quarter. So let me show you how this works. If I say, what time is it? It's, and then we look at the clock. The hour hand is here. The minute hand is on the 12. And we say that's 3 o'clock on the nose. 3 o'clock. Everybody say 3 o'clock. Okay, but now our minute hand's going to move. Boop, 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 boop. And it gets here to 3:15. Remember, this side is past. This side is 2. So we're going to say it's 15 past 3. It's 15 past 3, but 15 is also quarter. So we can say it 2 ways. Well, 3 ways. We can say it's 3:15. It's 15 past 3, or it's quarter past 3. All right, let's look at this one here. And now we're, boop, 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 the hand kept moving, do, 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 do. Well, now we're at 3:30, and you can see the hour, the minute hand is all the way down here, and the hour hand is kind of like halfway in between here, right? So now it's 3:30, or 30 past 3. Or because it's half, we can say half past 3. So 3:30, or 30 past 3, or half past 3. Now, when we get here, now we are kind of, once we leave here, now we're moving to the next hour, which is 4, right? It's 3:30, then it's going to be 3:40, 3:50, 4 o'clock. So instead of saying past over here, we start counting how many minutes until hasta the next hour. So here you can see it's 3:45, 3:45, but this is 2, remember? How many minutes to 4, right? How many minutes to 4? Well, it's going to be 15 minutes, right? 3:45, 3:50, 3:55, 3:60. It's going to be 15 minutes. So 5, 10, 15 minutes until 4 o'clock. So we say it's 15 to 4, or quarter to 4. Okay, let me go over those real quick one more time. I'm just going to show you one more time, one more time. My eraser keeps getting stuck. Oh boy. Okay, so one more time. Here we go. Ready? Okay, so this is 3 o'clock, and we just say 3 o'clock. This one is 3:15, or 15 past 3, or quarter past 3. For this one, it's 3:30, or 30 past 3, or half past 3. Right? But now we're done with 3, and we're moving toward 4 o'clock, right? We're going this way. So now we get here, and it's 3:45, which is 5, 10, 15. It's 15 to 4, the next hour, or we can say quarter to 4. So let's look at that again, right? So here we would say it's, let's just say we're talking about 12 o'clock, right? Let's say we're talking about 12 o'clock. Let me write that in black because we can't even see that. 12 o'clock. We're talking about 12 o'clock, right? So if our minute hand is moving, here we would say 12:05 or 5 past 12. 12:05 or 5 past 12. This would be 12:10 or 10 past 12. This would be 12:15 or quarter past 12. How about this one? This one is 12:20 or 20 past 12. 12:25 or 25 past 12. And here we get 12:30 or half past 12. Okay, but now when we got to 12:30, now we're going to the next hour. We're going from 12 to 1 o'clock, right? So now we're going to start counting the minutes until we get there. So here, this would be 1:35. Sorry, this would be 12:35, right? It's 12:35 or it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 to 1. 25 minutes until we get to 1 o'clock, right? Here it will be 30 to 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, but we don't really say that. We say half past 12. But here we would say 12:35 or 25 to 1. This is 12:40 or 20 minutes to 1 o'clock. This is 12:45 or quarter to 1. 12:50 or 10 to 1. 12:55 or 5 to 1. And then finally, it's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Let's practice again. So let's do with the 4 o'clock hour. Okay, let's do the 4 o'clock hour, right? It says 4 o'clock. Let me show you 4 o'clock. Here's the shorthand and the longhand, right? 4 o'clock. And 4 o'clock looks like this, 400. It's 4 o'clock, okay? Well, now my hand's gonna move and it's gonna be 4:05. 4:05 or 5 minutes past 4 o'clock. 5 past 4. The next one is 10 past 4. 10 past 4. And then we have 15 past 4 or quarter past 4. It's 4:15 or quarter past 4. This one. Now my 4 is starting to move a little bit. And here we have 4:20 or 20 past 4. 4:20 or 20 past 4. Then we get 4:25 or 25 past 4. And then what do we get here? 4:30 or half past 4. But now we made it to half. So now the next hour is going to be 5 o'clock, right? So we're going to start counting the minutes to the next hour. Okay, so let me erase. And I'm going to make this one red, right? Okay, so again, our shorthand is kind of here at this point, and here's our minute hand. So this is 4:35, right? We could say it's 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 4:35. right? When we're talking about the 4 o'clock. But when we're talking about the next hour, when we're talking about it's almost 5, we would say it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's 25 to 8. 25 to 8. 25 to 5. It's 25 to 5. Okay, so for this one, next, here. Ooh. Okay, so it's 4:40, correct, it's 4:40. But how many minutes until 5 o'clock? Well, it's 5, 10, 15, 20. So it's 20 to 5. 20 to 5. This one, oopsies, my pen didn't go. See, we're getting closer to the 5 o'clock hour. And this one is 4:45 or quarter to 5. You could also say 15 to 5. Right? And this one is 10 to 5. It's 4:50 or 10 to 5. Oh boy, sometimes my pen just doesn't work. Okay, and here we have, 4:55 or 5 to 5. And then finally, we get 5 o'clock. Okay, so let's do that again real super quick. All right, we start out on this side and we say 4:05 or 5 past, 4:10 or 10 past, 4:15 or quarter past, 4:20 or 20 past, 4:25 or 25 past. And you can say here, this is same, 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 same. This is 4:30 or half past. Okay, but now we start thinking about how many minutes until 5 o'clock, right? So 4:35 plus 25 minutes is 5 o'clock, right? So we say it's 25 to 5, 20 to 5, quarter to 5, 10 to 5, 5 to 5, and 5 o'clock. Another example. 3 o'clock, 3:05 or 5 past 3, 3:10 or 10 past 3, 3:15 or 15 past 3, or quarter to 3, right? This one here. Then we get 3:20 or 20 past 3, 3:25 or 25 past 3. Then we get to half, 3:30 or 30 past 3 or half past 3. 3:35, now we're going to 4, right? We're on the other side. So we're going to the next hour, 3:35 or 25 to 4, 3:40 or 25 to 4, 3:45 or 20. Oops. Oh no, I didn't finish writing these. Now I'm going to have to write them. Ugh, darn it. 3:45 or 15 to 4 or quarter to 4. This one is 3:50 or what? 10 to 4. This is 3:55 or 5 to 4. And then we get to 4 o'clock. Okay, let's practice looking at some times. Let's look at some clocks. Okay, let's look at this clock first. So here's the hour and here's the minutes. What time is it? What time is it? So we know that it's not going to be past because the minute hand is on the to side, right? So we know that we're thinking, all right, now we have to think how many minutes to. So this is 1:50 or 10 to 2. All right, how about this one? How about this one? This is right on the nose. This is a clock. So this is 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. All right, how about this one? Well, is the minute hand on the past or the to side? Past or to? It's on the to side. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. It's 11:40 or 20 to 12. How about this one? This is quarter, it's 6:45, 6:45 or quarter to 7. All right, now I taught you the, oopsies, I taught you guys the hard way to do this. I'm going to show you the easy digital time. Okay, so this is when you read it and you're like, oh, that's super easy. It's 1:50, it's 7:15, it's 10:10, it's 3:45, it's 12:30. But we also need to know the past and the to. Past and to. So if we think of this one as 1:50, is this on which side? Is it on this side or is it on this side? Well, this one is on the to side. So it's 1:50 or it's 10 to 2. How about this one? I think this one is on the past side. So this is 7:15, 7:15 or 15 past 7, right? But what do we say about this also? It's quarter past 7. What's this one? 10 past 10. How about this one? 12:30 or half past 12. And this one is 3:45. Is this going to be on the past side or the to side? It's over here on the to side. So this is 15 to 4 or quarter to 4. Okay, you guys, so that's a lot of information about time. I know this is very confusing, but it's just a lot of practice. It's not that much different than your first language. You just have to practice the words in English, okay? So please just practice, practice, practice. There are lots of practice worksheets, and I will give you more practice and more practice in class, okay? Okay. Great job.